All right, Teresa, can you talk to us a little bit about what you're going to show us today?
Yeah, so this is our new medical magnet wing. Right now, there's a lot of framing that has gone up. All of the new plumbing and electrical has gone in. And so we'll see the foundation of what's to become of the brand new hallway once it's finished.
How long has this been in the making, in the process?
So, I mean, it's been several years that they've had blueprints and they've had the concept thought up. We worked on the blueprints last year with Hubbard and Hubbard. And then this year, I think it started in December, they gutted the hallway and the framing has been going up ever since. And I know the dental lab is really starting to take shape at this point. So we do anticipate that by August, the hallway will be finished.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with this new, this wing, everything will be included in one spot.
Yeah, so we're really excited. I mean, up until now, we've had teachers on one side of the building or the other side of the building, but not everybody in one location. And so with the new hallway expansion, we'll have everybody here at Washington, including dental, which is currently over at Clay High School. It costs so much to bring dental over that they had to wait for the hallway to be built before we could do it. So as of next year, all of our pathways will be in one location in this hallway. I think one of the things that I'm most excited about is we'll have our own entrance. So we'll have our own student entrance with our own office suite so that if parents want to come in and get more information about just the medical pathways, they can actually come into that entrance and receive that information.
Okay.
Or speak to me directly.
Awesome.
Come on, Asha. So this will be the new faculty restroom. These two areas here are the student common areas. I think what was really important is that since we do have prestigious programming and they are aligned with college dual credits, that this space also feels like it would if you were in college. And that the sim labs are college level sim centers, but that this space out here in the student common area would also match that. So there will be high top, high bar seating here for individual study. There will be rooms off to the side. That's where all the electrical that you see up for pairs of students to meet. And then there will be larger spaces over here for small groups of students. So both sides are slightly identical so that regardless of how big we grow their programming, there's enough space in the student common area that students can come here early, they can study for CNA. I think the other benefit will be if teachers are working on small group activities, they can actually bring their students out here, put them in each one of the cubbies and the meeting room so that they can work on their small group project. And you don't have all that loud noise from the classroom activity. Now you have a working space that's quiet, that's just for those small groups of students. When the state comes to test for CNA, they're only allowed one student at a time in the lab. So this offers a space also for students to come out here, study their RCPs while they're waiting for the state to call them back into the clinical lab.
Teresa, can you talk to us a little bit about what this means statewide? Because you said other schools in the state are looking at your program and trying to copy that. Like, what does that mean for not only your students, but also our district?
Well, yeah, so we were the first in the state to offer medical assisting and phlebotomy to high school students. I know that there are career centers that offer it to adults, but we were the first to really piece it together for high school, the high school experience. And then to have that in conjunction with all of the pathways that we've been offering for over 20 years, I think really sets us apart from everybody else. And to have piloted those programs, to be the first to do it, and now we're in our 7th year for phlebotomy, is pretty amazing. And so I've been more than willing when other school corporations have reached out to try to help them determine how to best fit that into their programming. But as far as I know of, we're the only school that is offering the amount of medical pathways that we offer here in South Bend.
And you say 20 years, like how is that possible that we were the front runners for something that we knew medically would be advancing 20 years down the road?
Right, I think that's a good question. It actually extends beyond that because I'm a 1997 graduate of Washington, and when I was here, we had medical pathways then. It was called Health Occupations Co-op. So it's changed a lot through the years, and it was only a 2-year pathway when I was at Washington. But I became a 15-year-old CNA. I went into my first year of nursing school feeling very prepared because of my time at Washington. And then it became a medical magnet. I believe it was 2002, 2003 is when they first had that proposal for the medical magnet, which created the 4-year pathway. So they've always had like an early college pre-nursing program, but now we've expanded on that to include 7 different pathways, which is really exciting.
So, and then program-wise, and us being the first to initiate something like this in the Michiana area, where does that put us? Like, for your students and for a corporation, what does that mean?
Well, what I tell our students and our families all the time is like, you're not going to be able to go anywhere else. Oh, here's my new my new motto is, we did it first, we do it best. And the reason that I say that is because it's really hard to get 20 years of a background and experience into a newer school. And so we've already established that here. So I strongly feel like there's no other programming that can match ours. Even if it's just the amount of pathways that we're offering, the space that we're offering it in, our community employer partners, our college dual credit partners. I don't think anyone in the state has quite matched what we're doing with the amount of certifications that we offer. Some of our models are national models. So we're the first one with the biomedical engineering. We're the first one to present it the way that we're presenting it in a block schedule, combining 2 prestigious programs into one. And that just has not been done nationally. And so PLTW told us that we're actually going to be their national model once we have a couple of years completing that programming.